Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is pumping and we are about to hit a major price target, but fortunately for us, we just confirmed another pump signal. Let me show you. Now, you're going to see that our area of resistance we talked about yesterday, the monthly level, the blue line right here, is right now broken towards the upside. And yesterday, it was simply the area of resistance, and once broken, it is going to flip into a very nice area of support. Additionally, with the entire push towards the upside, Bitcoin is right now filling 100% of the entire semi gap right here. So usually what we say, 90% of all of the semi gaps get filled sooner rather than later. Yes, Bitcoin got another push down right here, but as of right now, with the entire push up, we filled the entire gap right here, which one could right now say, okay, this could be some kind of a bearish Bitcoin indication. We filled the gap, so let's look for some kind of a rejection back down. But to be honest right now, ideally, in the next couple of hours, I want to see higher price targets right here. Why so? Not only because I do remain in my long positions on Bitcoin, on XRP, and also on SUI right here, but also pay attention to what other people are doing in the market for the past couple of hours. You're going to notice the yellow line, which is measuring if buying or selling pressure is coming in the market, is seeing quite a significant push towards downside. So right now we need to think logically. More selling pressure is coming in the market, but Bitcoin is pushing towards the upside. Higher lows on Bitcoin, lower lows on our CVD indicator. It simply means selling pressure is getting absorbed, bullish divergence on the CVD indicator, and of course also a bullish Bitcoin indication. That is why in the next couple of hours I am looking for higher targets, and I am going to share with you exactly what is going to be my higher target. And no, at this specific area, if the level is actually going to be hit, no way I am looking for another long position. I'm actually going to take even more profits on all of my long positions, including different altcoins, and also I might even enter another short or a sell position, but more about that slide later. Right now, what if we talk about another bullish indication, another pump signal? That is going to be on the 4-hourly time frame, looking right now at the exponential moving averages. Now, you're going to notice for the past couple of days, we were still trading in quite a significant downtrend, but right now, only a couple of hours ago, we got a confirmation. 50 exponential moving average is finally above the 200 exponential moving average. We have been waiting for this specific buy signal, for this specific bullish indication for a very long time. Why so? Because usually, once we are experiencing a bearish cross, for example, once on the 4-hourly time frame, Bitcoin enters a downtrend, usually we really move significantly even lower towards the downside. But the thing is, once we do get a bullish signal, Bitcoin really likes to respect all of our exponential moving averages, acting as the area of support, and we simply continue the entire trend literally straight towards another all-time high. And right now, yes, we finally got a bullish cross on the 4-hourly time frame with our exponential moving averages, and this right here is definitely going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. I am not saying I am going to be buying straight away right here because, as I said before, I am only interested in a short position, but the reality is, if we do get an opportunity, if Bitcoin does get another push towards upside, because we are in an uptrend, support levels are going to have a higher probability of holding, and we can actually be looking for another long or a buy position on the Bitcoin chart itself. Additionally, talking about pure price action, we can definitely see higher highs and also higher lows are right now being formed. Bitcoin only a couple of days ago confirmed bullish market structure. With breaking this specific high, it right now simply means higher high was right now being formed on Bitcoin. We can potentially be looking for some kind of a higher low and simply continuation of the trend towards the upside, maybe even towards 125,000 1,000 US dollar area for another all-time high. That is right now also why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1,000 likes are really possible. And also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now also share with you another bullish indication we can notice on the RSI indicator, and why in the next couple of hours ideally I still want to see higher targets. On the 1 hour time frame, what you're right now going to see, higher lows are being formed on Bitcoin, while the RSI indicator is seeing brand new lower lows. Not only on the 1 hourly, we can also go on the 2 hour time frame, where you're going to notice very slight lower lows on the RSI, quite significant higher lows right here. Another hidden bullish divergence, another bullish Bitcoin indication. And also, if we right now go with the money flow indicator as well, you're going to see an even bigger hidden bullish divergence. Lower low on the money flow, higher low on Bitcoin. Ideally, in the next couple of hours, I want to see higher for our bigger price targets to actually be hit. And that is once again why I do remain in my long positions. And let me right now share with you exactly where I'm going to be taking even more profits on all of my long trades, and where potentially I'm also going to enter another short position. So what we are right now going to do, we are first of all going to identify our high term time frame areas of resistances, and you're right now going to see our daily level is going to come in at 117.4 thousand US dollar area. Why is this level such an important one? Because it's really not a random level. It's going to come in just slightly above our recent high, and the high, remember, is always acting as a liquidity level. Why so? Because many people that go with a short position, they set a stop loss exactly above the high. Potentially, we can simply stop them out, do get a reaction right here back towards the upside, and this right here is going to be a successful swing failure pattern. We got a liquidity grab, and it simply means only in that case we might even be interested to fire another short or a sell position. But also right here, not only we have our daily level and the liquidity level, we can go one step further. If we go with our fixed range volume profile, measuring the entire upper price action with volume, you're clearly going to notice the biggest volume cluster coming in almost exactly at this specific area, 117.8 thousand US dollars. But also going with our Fibonacci retracement from the swing high back towards the swing low, golden Fibonacci ratio coming in almost exactly right here. That is why I am telling to you, ideally, because of our bullish absorption happening right now on the CVD indicator, I want to see higher. But because a significant price target is going to be hit, no way I feel comfortable going with another long position right here. I might be looking for a short position, and definitely taking and shaving some profits on all of my long trades right here. Additionally, let me share with you a bearish indication why potentially we can actually expect a rejection back towards the downside exactly at this specific area. Pay attention to the Bitcoin liquidation heat map on the 3-day time frame. Bigger liquidations are not coming in exactly above the highs, but actually exactly below the lows. And remember, liquidation levels are always acting as magnets for Bitcoin. That is why 113,000 US dollars is going to be the first magnet we should right now pay attention to on the Bitcoin price itself. Additionally, zooming out on the 1 week time frame, what you're right now going to see, another bigger liquidation cluster is not going to be above the highs. Yes, exactly above the highs, we have approximately 140 million of short positions getting liquidated. But if we do get a rejection back down, yes, we have an even bigger liquidation cluster at 110,000 US dollar area. So why are right now both of those liquidation cluster such important levels? I would simply say because a major area of resistance is going to be hit, and then logically thinking, if we do get a push up right here, hit a major area of resistance, and also our bigger liquidation clusters are going to be lower and are literally acting as magnets for Bitcoin. That is simply why potentially we might be looking for a rejection back towards downside. Additionally, pay attention right now to the MACD and money flow indicator on the 1-day time frame. Unfortunately, they are also not really being super bullish. On the daily time frame, you're right now going to notice a significant higher high on money flow. And not only that, we are being in the overbought area. Last time we were in the overbought, it was literally exactly at our previous all-time high, and Bitcoin got another push towards downside. So what we are right now seeing on the money flow indicator and also on MACD, where where we are forming a higher high right here while Bitcoin is having a lower high. This right here is definitely going to be a hidden bearish divergence setup right here, and that is simply why, yes, I am looking for some kind of a short or a sell position exactly at this specific area if we are going to get some kind of a reaction back towards some side. I'm going to talk about the exact trading setup literally in a moment, but right now, first of all, if you want to trade with us, get yourself a free $8,000 bonus without KYC and without VPN with the second link down below in the description. On BTC exchange, you're right now going to get only after you register 10 USDT, but this specific bonus is right now limited to the first 300 people. Then deposit, because you're going to get an additional 20% deposit bonus, but also the more you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get. This specific campaign is right now valid only for the next 30 days, so take advantage of your rewards with the second link down below after you register and after initial deposit. Right now, let me also talk about a bearish indication on the daily time frame on the Achler stochastic CG oscillator. I already mentioned this specific bearish indication yesterday, but nevertheless, it really does look like a double top pattern is being formed. We are seeing a push towards the upside, and of course, if we are going to confirm a double top pattern right here, is also going to be another bearish Bitcoin indication. Now, last time we got a very similar double top pattern on Achler stochastic CG oscillator. It was back in January 2024. Double top pattern formed right here. We got another push towards the upside. So do not get me wrong. In the next couple of hours, in the next couple of days, I still want to see another push up because of bullish absorption right here. But I am simply aware right now that quite a significant area of resistance is going to be hit at 117.5 thousand US dollar area. That is why we need to be taking some profits off the table, maybe even enter another short or sell position. So let me right now share with you exactly what I'm going to be looking for with a short position at this specific area. Once we are going to be above our recent high, it is simply going to mean we need to wait for some kind of a candle close below this specific recent high right here. In that case, if we do get that, I'm going to be entering a short position with a simple invalidation level above this specific area of resistance, targeting the first very important support level. And what is right now going to be the support level you should right now be aware of? Simply, we need to measure the entire bounce with our volume, where we are right now going to see the value area high of the entire bounce is going to come in at 113.4 thousand US dollar area. Why is this specific level such an important price target? Simply because we can go with our Fibonacci retracement from our swing low back towards our swing high that potentially is going to be formed in the next couple of hours right here, and you're right now going to see golden Fibonacci ratio coming in exactly at our value area high right here. And additionally, zooming in, you can notice we have two very important lows right here acting as our liquidity level. So that is simply right now why, if we do get then a rejection back down, this specific price target can simply be our first very important level where we are going to be taking some profits of our short positions, and maybe we might even be interested to fire another long position right here. But nevertheless, as of right now, in the next couple of hours, ideally I'm looking for another push up because of bullish absorption right here, but my next trade is not going to be another long position as majority of people are going to be doing exactly at the area of resistance. I am simply going to be paying myself looking for another short or sell position on the Bitcoin price itself. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free bonus using the second link down below, because only after you register, you already get 10 USDT, but then deposit because you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.